Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 9, Episode 16. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. Listen, y'all know I am the person that you can open up your YouTube app and find that review in the morning hours. But last night, I just had some things going on, okay? And really and truly, I couldn't be bothered with the heifers. So here we are today. So when the episode first opens up, Karen and Mia are still having a deflect off. Okay, who can deflect the hardest? Mia and her catsuit, baby, they don't went inside because now she doesn't want to talk about it. Here goes Stacy talking about, I feel like it was an ambush. And Karen, you kind of hijacked Ashley's event. Girl, calm down. Okay, nobody hijacked Ashley's event. They still gonna watch Ashley slide across the stage. Y'all, she gonna be fine. Ashley don't even know what's going on, and the event has not started. To hijack something means that it would be in progress. It's okay. Y'all can step outside and get into it if y'all gonna get into it, especially if it got to do with Mia. Moving forward. And Kiana, girl, you and your chaps, if y'all don't calm down as well, Mia can dish it, but she can't take it. So I don't feel sorry for Mia. I'm sorry. I do not. So whatever she got coming is exactly what she damn deserved. So Stacy is trying to get Mia to clarify because the people think you're a liar. Girl, she can't clarify a lie because it's a damn lie. So of course she's not going to clarify it. Mia, of course, is trying to defend herself. You know, Karen can talk about this, but she's not talking about the men that she's sleeping with and the DUIs and the this and the that. You know, Mia is going off. Baby, that has nothing to do with anything. Go over there and defend yourself. If it's true, it's on you. So go ahead and defend yourself. So Wendy wants to know, what side are you on, Stacy? Like, what are you doing? But Stacy said, listen, when you're talking about people's kids, you need to bring it directly to the mother. Wendy, please fall back, honey. Please fall back. This is not your fight. Please stay out of it. Just sit over there and eat your food. Please sit over there and eat your food. Talking about what side are you on? Girl, just please. Over on the other side of the club, baby, Uncle Lump is in the building, meeting a new boo, and now it's time for Ashton to take the stage. Child, when Ashley came out in that Wolf of Wall Street wig, baby, slide the clacking the heels together. Oh, child. I knew then it was finna be a fool. Baby, the ladies were eating it up. Ashton up there. Baby, Karen was just losing it. Do you hear me? Now, I was quite shocked that Ashley gave her a little dance and everything. I was like, okay, Karen, you really trying to get the heat off you this season. Because, you know, in the past, Karen probably would have been like, Ashley, please don't touch me. Now, Ashley was doing it up. She took everything off up top except pasties. And when I saw that, I said, girl, not in front of Uncle Lump. No, ma'am. Baby, let me tell y'all something. I'm not ever that close to an uncle. When I say not ever, I damn mean never, ever, 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 ever. I could never. Now, at least she was having a good time or whatever, and the ladies were eating it up or whatever. It didn't really do nothing for me. But for you to take that top off and poor Uncle Lump, child, he didn't know where to look. I said, oh, this is giving weird family dynamic. But baby, that's just me. Moving forward. Ashley's little friend was there. And, you know, they all liked her performance. But that was short-lived, honey, because they had to fill Ashley in on what had been going down with Mia and Karen and how all the information came out. So, of course, Ashley want to be a drama queen. You're lying. Girl, why are you acting so shocked? We know Mia lie. Calm down. You got your outfit on and your wig. You done got into character and now you just acting out. Girl, calm down. At this point, I don't care what Gordon and Mia got going on. I'm just going to be real with y'all. I don't give a damn. I just want them to stop talking about this child. I don't care what you doing. I don't care what she's doing. Gordon, she got it honest. Mia, you like to lie. Jacqueline, ill. Ink, sir, go away. But for me, I don't care about any of you. I don't. All I care about are those two sweet babies. Moving forward. In the next scene, it's the next day, and Giselle is meeting with Ashley and Karen and Kiana for a little lunch and mess, honey, because you know they can't have one without the other. They sit down. Karen brings up, Mia defaming her character and lying in Panama about the paternity test. Now, Karen, I don't know about the defaming of the character and whatnot, because everybody can't be lying. Now, don't get me wrong. I like the cast as a whole. I'm not a fan of anybody. So for me, I'm looking at it as unbiased as possible. And I don't feel like she defamed your character. I just feel like she was spitting out insults because you were spitting out truths. Point blank and a period. And that's what she does. She lies. So, I don't know why y'all expect so much. I really don't get it. I really don't. So then after they stop talking about Mia, Kiana switches gears because she wants to talk about her and Greg having this big argument, and he has an issue with her doing the show. Listen to me, Kiana. I'm speaking directly to you, honey. If Greg cannot support your dreams, then that's a red flag. He gots to go. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say, well, maybe, if y'all get some therapy and work things out, baby, it's never going to change. He doesn't support who you are. If he's not supporting who you are going in, he's not going to support you when you're in it. So, and every time I turn around, you're talking about some kind of argument y'all done had, and he going down there to get his teeth fixed. He got mouth issues, but he using that mouth to go off. Oh, child. Y'all know I ain't got no sense. And, dare I say it, Giselle is right. If the man is dimming your light, then it's time to go. Kiana knows in her heart what she needs to do. Sometimes we sit down and we want to get this advice and we're hoping to hear another answer, but we already know what we're supposed to do. You already know that you need to leave that man alone. He seems very controlling. Plus, you need to move into your own place, okay? Because that house should not be purchased with both of your names on it. That's going to be a mess. Do not purchase that home together and move into your own place. You're young, you're popping, you ain't got no kids, you're beautiful, you're on a show, and it's no telling how many seasons you're going to have. So the chicks are finna be checking. Girl, I wouldn't be checking for Greg. That's for damn sure. Moving forward. Now, she says she's pretty pissed because she accepts all of his things, but he doesn't give that in return. She accepts all of him, everything that he comes with, but she's not getting the same. Okay, well then that should tell you something right there. Girl, if you don't pack up and get to your own place. In the next scene, Mia is on her way to get Murder Inc. And once she scoops him up, they're in the car. So she's telling him about the kids being at Jacqueline's house, but Jeremiah has been asking about Inc. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna take him to a ball game tomorrow. Mia really irks me. Her and this little pocket Polly, they really piss me off. It's just something about the two of them together that really makes me mad. Then Inc. brings up Gordon, sending him the "you are not the father" text message. Baby, this is so sloppy. Mia, girl, you should have waited to usher this man in until after you were divorced. Now, I understand that the two of you are no longer together, and that's fine because it's probably for the best. But this is confusing the children. And this man is coming in acting like he is the father. They have a dad. I know you don't want him to be the dad, but they have a dad. So then Inc. gonna say, yeah, he told me that you knew like a few weeks ago and you should share it with me. So here go Inc. talking about, I don't believe he did one. Girl, you gonna let this man sit here and say that about your children's father and your husband? This the crazy part. You are riding around the city with your boyfriend with your wedding ring on, talking about a paternity test with a man that you cheated on him with. But then when you get in front of the camera, you act like Gordon losing his damn mind when he brings it up. Something is really wrong with all y'all. Now Inc. got an attitude because he always got to go through G and he has to talk to Gordon and Mia has no boundaries. Well, listen, they have school-age children. He's not going nowhere. You are worried about what's going on over here. Where is your child? Because truth be told, you cheated on her mother with Mia. So you need to be worried about her instead of trying to make a ready-made family just add water. These are not your children. And stop talking about these kids on this show. You should have waited to get wrapped up with Mia. Both her and Inc. are just weird. They give weird energy. And Mia, when you go over here with Gordon, you say one thing. When you come over here with Inc., you're saying another thing. Well, I don't know. He probably didn't do the test. Girl, shut up. In the next scene, Stacy is at the Humane Rescue Alliance and they bring families together with animals. So she told Ashley, because Ashley has arrived, that she's having a fashion show where they walk the runway with dogs that are up for adoption. So they're standing there, they're talking. She's telling Ashley, I'm going to invite everyone to walk. Now, they've talked about the fashion show and now they're talking about mediation. So Stacy tells Ashley, I have one more mediation and then I'm done. So then Ashley chimes in talking about, well, Michael, he won't agree to certain things such as the confidentiality agreement. And they show a clip from the lawyer saying that if they don't get into it, if they gonna get into it and get this done, then she's going to stay married forever. Girl, that's exactly what she wants. Now, don't get it twisted. Ashley is milking and dragging this out for everything that it's worth. Each year that she drags out this divorce is another champagne flute. That lady is not fooling me. You're not fooling me. You're letting Michael do him and you're doing you. And then the two of you are still getting this check. Just like Mia and Gordon are not fooling me. Y'all got to come up with something better. Moving forward. So she claims she wants to get it done, but I'm not buying it. So then Stacy starts telling her, and I also waived the right to child support because, I know my soon to be ex and he's going to take care of everything. Girl, you never know somebody until you know somebody. Okay. And don't let that go over your head. I'm just saying. Stacy, girl, I'm speaking directly to you, honey. You need to stop playing and get your head out of the clouds. I don't know what is wrong with you. Now is not the time to put your trust in this man. I am sorry. I'm sorry. This is just not the time for that. The child support is for support of the child. Yes, he may do this and he may do that, but people and things and circumstances change. Nobody that has heard you say this thinks that this is a good idea except you. Girl, please don't be naive. Moving forward. In the next scene, Greg and Kiana are on their way on a date. Honey, they're on their way to a date. He's looking boring per usual. Hey, sir. So they're in the car on the way there, and she wants to talk about the disagreement they had. He doesn't want to talk about it on camera. Listen to me. If you want to soar, Kiana, you got to leave this man and his bad personality in this car where he belongs. I hate to say it, but girl, you need to leave him alone. So they get to the restaurant. And maybe he's just, I don't know if he's hangry or what the hell's going on, because after they ordered their food, he decides he wants to start talking. Now, he lost me when he said, I'm a man and you're a woman, and I just feel like you need to calm the F down. Oh, hell no. Sir, who are you talking to? So she's telling him that she feels small with him at times and he doesn't support her and she wants to feel seen by him and he doesn't see the value in her. And so she's tearing up. Mind you, legit about to cry. He's like, you finna cry? She trying to express her feelings and he looking stupid. She had to ask this man for a napkin. Listen, Kiana, I'm not gonna say it again. This man is behaving like he doesn't even like you. Are you present? Like, girl, what is the issue? Why did you have to ask him for a napkin? And why did he not budge when you were about to tear up? I am not certain how y'all met, and I don't know if you have daddy issues. I don't really know what's going on, but this right here is a fool, and this is not going to work. Not long term. It's really not. You deserve so much better. He is not a safe space, and he's uncompromising. That's the worst part. Now, you think it's something right now because you're on this show and it's just you. What about when you have kids? Girl, y'all gonna be fighting over everything. The shoes that they wear, the schools that they go to, how you're raising them, what you allow them to participate in, all kinds of stuff. And girl, if you crying like this in every single scene, then you already know it's time to exit. He didn't even comfort you. Instead of listening to understand, he listened to respond and then immediately defended himself. He is one of those men that you send a long text message to because you pissed and then they respond back with, okay. Not okay, but okay. Baby, that's the quickest way to piss me off. You must want me to pop up when you post okay. Like what? Child, please. Girl, you better get out before you get too far in. In the next scene, Stacy is meeting the ladies at Vivian's boutique. So she's saying how all the ladies were willing to participate. They all sent these lovely text messages, except Karen. Karen sent a text message responding to Stacy's invite by saying, no, thank you. Go ask Mia, since she's basically your BFF. Now, it didn't say that, but I summed it up. So then Ashley and Wendy arrive. Hey, y'all. Vivian has some gowns, some beautiful gowns for them to try on. And Stacy gave Wendy the puppy that she's going to be walking with, right? So Ashley wanted to know, well, who all is walking? Stacy told them that Karen says she is not going to be a part of the show, but she will attend. So then Wendy told her, it's because you didn't defend her. So then Giselle shows up. And so then Wendy tells Stacy, well, it's because you didn't defend Karen when Mia was saying disparaging things about her. Wendy, again, this is not your fight. I know you want to say this in front of Giselle or whatever. Child, I don't know what this weird affinity to wanting to be accepted by Giselle is, but girl, please just be quiet. Okay, just be quiet. So then Stacy said, look, I have defended Karen on several occasions. And this is what I think. I think Stacy just felt like since they were talking about the paternity of a child, she needed to speak up for Mia. But Mia was saying things about Karen as well. So I understand it. But this season, Karen has this thing where it's either me or nobody. You're either with me or against me. If you say one thing and you don't agree with everything that I'm saying, then you're not my friend. I don't know if it's the court case. I don't know what it is, but it's a fool. I know that. So then it didn't work because Wendy didn't impress Giselle. She said, no, it's not that. Okay, because I was with Karen and she was just taken aback because, we met Vivian through Karen. And, I just feel like you should have texted Karen about working with Vivian. Girl, what? Stacy said, I've known Vivian longer than Karen. Child, please, I wish I would message Karen to ask permission to work with somebody. That is the most insane thing that y'all have said yet. Nobody has to kiss Karen's ring to move about Potomac. Now, one thing I can say about the Potomac ladies, and Karen, you and Sharice got more in common than you think. Because Sharice did this same thing to Monique when she was like, Monique is getting all my contacts and hanging with my friends. Like, I'm so confused. Nobody is allowed to speak to anybody unless they run it past you first. Now, Wendy gets in the confessional. She's like, that doesn't even make any sense. Girl, stop. Here go Ashley. No, I kind of understand it. Of course you understand it, minion. Of course you do. Moving forward. So then Stacy brings up that Kiana told everybody that Karen was basically on the big O and Mia has called her everything but a child of God, but y'all not participating in my event because of that? Exactly. You know what? For some reason, Giselle and the gang are used to everyone thinking on one accord. And when you don't, they don't like that. They don't like that. Stacy, let me tell you something. You need to stay far away from Mia. This is true, but you are allowed to have your own thoughts. And that's just me keeping it real. She can have her own thoughts. That's what makes a Housewives show interesting. If everybody did the exact same thing, we would be like, okay, she's the leader and these are the people that do everything that the leader says to do. No, absolutely not. So then Giselle says, Stacy, I feel like you should have asked if we would have liked to be in this show on this runway with animals. Now, I can't agree to that. Some people have allergies and some people simply just may not want to. You need to ask, hey, I'm having this fashion show. I wanted to know if you ladies wanted to participate. We're going to have the pups on the runway and each one of you are going to be walking with them. And then you can let them decide as to whether or not they want to be involved. You don't just throw no event together and then send me a text talking about, hey, you're going to be walking with Rover and it's going to be Tuesday at 3:00. Absolutely not. Moving forward. So Stacy is confused because what? It's for a good cause. So then Giselle said, oh, girl, I didn't think you liked charities. So everybody is looking like, what do you mean? She said, well, you never donated to mine. Okay. So that is the real issue, that she has never donated to your charity. But like Stacy said, girl, you kicked them out. Now, mind you, this was our first introduction to Stacy, her very first scene of the season. Then you called security and you made a scene. Not to mention the fact that you called them pros. Gizzard, I don't forget. Okay, I might get the information mixed up now when it comes to Housewives though, but I don't forget. Let's be very serious. You want money from her after putting her on the outside? Be very for real, GNA. Okay, or G. Girl, you crazy. So then Giselle gonna tell her, and I'm not gonna be in the show because I got bit by a dog when I was little, and yeah, it's just not gonna work for me. Girl, shut up. So then Stacy said, okay, well then you just won't be in the show. She said, yeah, but I'll be there with my check on time. She said, yeah, and you can sit next to Karen. I said, baby, this is giving Housewives right here. It's a little petty, but it's giving Housewives. Y'all gonna wait till the episode before the season finale to give Housewives? Now, I don't like the way that Karen and Giselle are treating Stacy. I don't like that. Yes, she needed to let Mia fight her own battles because she would have let her fight her own battles. You best believe that. But all this extra, that's insane. Kiana told y'all were going way too far to the left and y'all had lunch with her the next day. Just say you don't like Stacy. Just say that. And Giselle, why did you even show up? You could have sent a text just like Karen. Girl, bye. In the next scene, Wendy is at home looking cute. Girl, you look so cute in this scene. And she's working on some things for Dr. Wendy season 2. Then her and Idris Eddy. Her and Idris Eddie, they look so cute together, child. So Eddie comes out and he tells her she's going to be interviewing the White House press secretary. Okay, and she is the first a black woman. Okay, let's get into it. Now, I love how Eddie is his wife's hype man. May that kind of support find me and Kiana. Kiana, you may want to ask Eddie if he got some friends, child. Because Greg ain't it. In the next scene, Mia and Stacy are meeting for lunch. Stacy, wrong road. So they start talking. And of course, no conversation is complete without Mia bringing up Gordon and his mental health. Okay, wrap this up. Okay, it's starting to get on my nerves. I'm so happy y'all having a finale next week and y'all better not have no 3-part reunion because ain't 3 parts to talk about. So then Mia was like, Karen used what I'm going through to villainize me. Like you did when you told everybody she had sex with the owner of one of your friend's establishment. Like that. Did you forget that? Because Karen is just paying you back for what you did to her last season. You deserve some discipline for what you did to Karen. Baby, shout out to Nene. So she told her that she's upset with Karen, but then Stacy tells her that Karen told her to steer clear of Mia. Okay, as she should. I don't think that's wrong. And what else is going on? But then she says, Karen also told me to stay away from Wendy because Wendy is self-absorbed. Meanwhile, they paying to Wendy, and Wendy is over there telling Eddie that she's going to take Karen to the White House because Karen brought her to her getting a key of Surrey County, and the White House was built by slaves. And so she wants Karen to be there to commemorate this experience. I said, oh, wait, this is messy. Unbeknownst to Wendy, she over there big up and Karen talking behind her back. Mia said, well, Wendy is a girl's girl. And Stacy is like, yeah, well, Karen tried to poison me about Wendy so I can stay loyal to Karen. And at first I was thinking, why would she choose Wendy? That makes no sense. But then I thought about it. Karen never did really care for Wendy. Because y'all remember when Giselle said Karen said that Wendy wasn't the right skin tone for the group. And Karen tried to act like she had never seen Wendy before and had never even been in the same circle as her. All the time, Karen did know Wendy. She aligned herself with Wendy later on. But that was simply because the viewers were becoming Team Wendy, and Karen knows how to play the game. Karen knows what to do and how to do it to position herself to not be involved in any fandemonium. You know how these fans can really divide people, and when they start taking these teams, and baby, they'll cancel a housewife in a minute. And Karen was like, nah, I'm just going to go on over here in the line with Wendy. Plus, she really wasn't feeling Giselle because Giselle and Robin had each other. But now that they don't have each other, Karen can move about like she wants to because now Giselle has to basically come over there where she is. She ain't got nobody else. My question is, why did you wait until Mad Day, Stacy, to spill this? And to Mia, of all people, ma'am, you are aligning with the wrong person. You need to tread lightly. And that was the end of the episode. Y'all comment down below. Tell me exactly what you thought about Stacy spilling his tea in the last few minutes of the episode. Do you believe that Karen said that to her? I don't foresee Stacy just pulling a lie from thin air. So they messed with her, and so now she's messing back. Woo, child, baby. Stacy says she gonna get that flute next year, especially since she don't want child support. Baby, Stacy gonna get that flute. Y'all can get rid of Ashley, child, sliding all across with that Wolf of Wall Street wig on. Child, I am done. Oh, also, meet me over at Atlanta. Meet me in the trap. It's going down. Okay. Meet me in Atlanta. Let's talk about the Married to Medicine women. Y'all know how we do it every week. Meet me over there. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. There may not be a review, but just hang out. Find something else to do until the review drops. And I will catch y'all later. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.